I'm so excited to be reading Mylie's Magical Mind. My name is Debbie Chamberlain and I'm the author. This story is illustrated by Shelley Linford. Let's get started. I've dedicated it to Mason, Kessler, and Hallie. They are my why, my everything, my heart. Mylie's heart pounded as she stared at the math test. The numbers blurred and swam in front of her. Come on, focus, you can do this. She reached for her pencil. Suddenly, crash! The pencil box slipped from her shaky hands and spilled its contents across the floor. There they are, going everywhere. This is her teacher, Miss Webb. Her first grade teacher, Miss Webb, knelt beside her. Are you okay, Mylie? She asked gently. Mylie blinked rapidly and tried not to cry. She gave a small shake of her head. Would the calming corner help you right now? Miss Webb asked. There she is in the calming corner. Mylie nodded. She headed to the soft green beanbag and sank into it. She grabbed the calm bottle and watched the silvery glitter slowly swirl and settle. After a few moments, her bug friends buzzed over to greet her. Lily, the ladybug, lightly fluttered and landed on Mylie's shoulder. It's okay to feel upset, Mylie, she said gently. It's just part of how your brain works. Mylie sniffed. It is? There's Lily. Yes, your brain is made up of 3 parts, Busy Bee explained. Your amygdala makes you feel emotions like fear and anger. It sounds the alarm like when you saw your math test and knocked over your pencil box. Mylie's eyes widened. What about the other 2 parts? Can they help me now? There's the parts of the brain, the prefrontal cortex, the hippocampus, and the amygdala. This little character right here is named Busy Bee. Over here is Annie Ant, helping to explain about the brain as well. Annie Ant marched over. Yes, the prefrontal cortex helps you make decisions and think things through. You used it when you decided to watch the calm bottle. There she is, Busy Bee, Colby Caterpillar, and Annie Ant. Colby crawled toward her. The 3rd part of your brain is your hippocampus. It helps you remember important things. It's like a library that stores all your memories. Mylie clapped her hands. So I can store the breathing exercises I learned in kindergarten and use them now or anytime I'm upset? Exactly, the bugs said in unison. And what's really fun about this page is this is her teacher when she was in kindergarten, Miss Joy. That's in the story Mindful Mylie. Mylie closed her eyes and concentrated on calming breaths. Remember hot chocolate breath? Breathe in, smell the chocolate, breathe out, blow the marshmallows. Let's do that again. Breathe in, smell the chocolate, breathe out, blow the marshmallows. There she is. This was her in kindergarten practicing that. Yay, look at her face. You can tell that her test is a little bit easier for her now. You can tell just by the look on her face. Then she walked back to her desk. I'm ready to take my test. She picked up her pencil and smiled. The numbers were clear and the answers came easily. Just as Mylie finished, Miss Webb announced, recess time. There she's going outside. Looks like it's a windy day. Mylie grabbed her pink coat and purple rain boots. It's time to go on a mindful walk on the playground. She skipped along the path outside. Mylie giggled and used her magical mind to create. Ooh, let's see some of the things that she makes. Swoosh! Look at the unicorns with the sparkly horns racing through the trees. Whoosh! And the beautiful spotted birds speeding through the fluffy white clouds in the sky. Swirl! Bright yellow sunflowers as tall as mountains are shooting up towards the sun. Look at all that stuff. So you can see the sunflowers, you can see the birds, you can see the unicorn. This is where she's using her magical mind. Mylie marveled at all her magical mind helped her to see, but soon her bug friends swarmed around her unhappily. Oh goodness, she exclaimed, why the long faces? See, remember all of our friends, Lily Ladybug, you can see Annie Ant, and there's Colby Caterpillar and Busy Bee. They're looking pretty sad. There they are. You can see the drooping flowers. All the rain has made my flowers droopy, Busy Bee said. Lily Ladybug sighed. It's too chilly to fly circles in the sky. I'm getting very sleepy, Colby Caterpillar yawned. You can see some of the other bugs. This is Sammy Spider, of course, Annie Ant, and Gus Grasshopper. So they're looking like they're feeling pretty sad too. Sammy Spider wailed, the rain washed away my web. The leaves are too wet to munch, Gus Grasshopper grumbled. Annie Ant tried to put a soggy cookie on her back. It's been a rough afternoon. Mylie reminded her bug friends what they shared about the parts of their brain. Does your hippocampus, which is this part of your brain right here, it kind of looks like a pickle on the sides. Does your hippocampus remember what you taught me today? We can use our prefrontal cortex, that's this front part of your brain, to breathe. And that can calm our amygdala. Amygdala is about the size of an acorn. It's the side of your brain, or the side of your head. Your amazing brain. There it is. All the 3 different parts we learned about. A brilliant rainbow appeared in the sky. They all looked up towards the sky, and with each vibrant color of the rainbow, they took a deep breath in and out. We love rainbow breathing. So if you look at this rainbow, we can do rainbow breathing together. So you start with the red and you breathe in, and then you breathe out the orange, breathe in the yellow, breathe out the green, breathe in the blue, breathe out the purple. So you can see Mylie and all the bugs doing rainbow breathing together. There they are. Lily quickly flew over and landed on Mylie's outreached hand, while all the other bugs crawled up beside her. Thank you, Mylie, for helping us remember to breathe. And thank you for teaching me about my magical mind. There is Mylie and all the bugs once again. So just a quick review of those parts of the brain. We had our amygdala. This is the side of our brain. It looks like a little acorn. It's about that size. And this is our emotional part of our brain. When she spilled her pencils all on the floor, the amygdala part of her brain was activated. So she remembered with her hippocampus, that's also looks like a pickle on the side of your brain, that's a part of our remembering. So she remembered about hot chocolate breath. So then she could use her prefrontal cortex to do well on her test. So knowing about those 3 parts of the brain can really help us when we are in overwhelm. Thank you so much for sharing Mylie's magical mind with me.